it is official. Starting in September, cell phones will no longer be in use in Nova Scotia public schools.
The morning rush to school is now a morning rush to scroll.
Class, today we're going to talk about Miss Duggan. You can't be on your phone.
Why not?
Because they're supposed to be in your lockers.
I'm reading the news.
No, it doesn't matter. You're going to have to give that to me now.
Do I have to?
100% you have to.
When do I get it back?
At the end of the day, 2 o'clock.
I can't have it at lunch.
No, you cannot.
Not even at recess?
Nope. No phone for you today. So hand it over.
It's mine.
It doesn't matter. We're going to keep it in the office and you can come after the bell at 2 o'clock and get it back.
All right. Here you go.
Thank you. That's a good choice.
I don't know about that.
So I'm just going to bring it to the office here now and they're going to have it. Okay, we're just going to take attendance here. Make sure everybody's here for detention today. Again. Oh, Miss Duggan, I'm glad you showed up for yours.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Maybe if you keep your phone away, you wouldn't be here.
Well, we'll see.
Hello. Hi. Mrs. Duggan. Yes, I'm good. Thank you very much. I'm calling today because your daughter was on her phone during class time. I know, it's ridiculous. I know, she should know better. Anyway, we have her phone in the office here today, and it's gonna stay until 2 o'clock, at which point she can come and get it. But if this happens 2 more times, she's gonna have some serious consequences. So as it stands now, she's got some detentions for that. But if it keeps happening, she will end up going home suspended. So if you could have a conversation with her just to remind her how important it is to follow the rules, that would be wonderful. Oh, thanks so much for your support. We appreciate it. Okay, bye.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're just going to share a quick message with you about how we're going to move forward for students who perhaps are having a difficult time following some of our expectations with cell phones, skipping class, or being late.
Okay, so cell phone policy, folks, there are no phones, period, to be out in this building from 7:55 to 10:35. And that goes for cafeteria, hallways, gym, anywhere. So they should not be out at all for second period. Same thing for third period and fourth period. The only time you're allowed on those phones, again, is recess and lunch. That is it. There are no exceptions. Part of the reason why we're asking you to keep your phones in your lockers is so you're not tempted to go and just kind of forgetfully take them out of your pocket or even grab them out of your backpacks and accidentally use them. So please make sure they are out of sight. So what you just saw in our little video is, I think, a wonderful reenactment of what's going to happen. So if you have your phone out, and this is starting today, if you have your phone out, it is going to be taken, it's going to be brought to the office, you can pick it up at 2 o'clock, and you will be given a detention. So after 3 times, the consequences will start to increase, and that could be anywhere from an internal suspension or a trip home.
If you are absent from class for an extended period of time, so perhaps you asked to go get a drink of water, and you wander the halls from one end of the school to the other, you're out of your classroom for too long. And that's something that we need to get better at. Being in class is why we're here. So we're asking that you try and get your drink of water, go to the bathroom as quickly as you can, and make sure that you get back to your class in a timely fashion. If you are gone for an extended period of time, your teacher will notify the office and let us know that you have not returned within the expectation for the time that you said you would be away. And if that behavior doesn't change with those simple reminders from your teacher, then you will also be serving some detentions at lunchtime. Again, as with the cell phones, detention, the behavior doesn't change, then we start to talk about different consequences, whether that's an in-school suspension or an out-of-school suspension.
Very similar thing with skipping. So if you're going to be skipping classes, you're going to get detentions for those. So we're tracking those, and detention is the consequence there. And again, just like Ms. Duggan said, if this behavior continues, we will just continue to increase the consequences. And finally,
Starting this week, late slips will be used. So if you're late arriving at school, you will need to get a late slip from the office. You'll need to present that to your teacher. Your teacher will record you as showing up late. Again, if that type of behavior doesn't change, then we will be discussing consequences and having some calls home or communication with home to see how we can make that better for you. Because remember, ultimately, you are expected to be in class. You're here to learn, and that is the expectation that we have of you, to be in your class for as long as you can be, to learn as much as you can possibly learn.
that's it.
That's it.
Have a great day!